What's up, gamers? Today I'm going to be showing you how I have been climbing out of the low ranks of Onslaught. So currently this is I think this is my second or third qualifier. But before we carry on into the game, I am on my way to 1k subs. So I've made this little scribbly thing that should pop up now. So go follow what that says to do and be part of the journey to 1k. After I picked up the T123, I'm going to start playing this in Onslaught for the low tiers. And most of the time they either don't fire gold or they don't know how to kill you. I end up doing I think it's about 7,500 damage in this. And 5 kills. So I completely just basically go at them on my own. So, in this tank, you have 295 standard AP round pen, which is good enough to go through with things like Super Conqueror, mantlets, and obviously with the increase of, let me just turn this down a little bit, because Onslaught always seems to be a bit louder. Obviously with the increase of accuracy and things like that on Onslaught, it makes most tanks pretty viable, but this I found to be one of the best. Now my special ability that you get given does for 12, 15 or 20 seconds you basically got more power, and if you take a shot it lowers it by 4 seconds to reload. So you find sometimes that what I like to do is whack it and just drive out, start fire, get the reload, and then take a bunch of hits and I'm firing again. That's 750 damage, and I can do that for over 20 seconds. You can deal a lot of damage out very fast. But as you see, I've just been careful because obviously the Jagdpanzer is something that will pen me. But it's something like a TVP, not really. He's not really one that I'm going to be too worried about. So with Onslaught, I'm trying to ping and let them know that there is a Restaurante coming up behind us. You are going to be put into the low tier games, but obviously being the start, some of those people will still be high tiers, but they're coming up with you. But you're going to get them on both teams. Currently we're faced with a Jagdpanzer and 2 Super Conquerors. And I could pen that, but we fire it and we didn't get it. And there's the Super Conks. Okay, so I decided to hit the ability and we're going to start driving at these Super Conquerors. Try and get the reload down. This one's tracked. Stick one through him. We're already up to 3k. We've already taken out 2 vehicles. There's only been 2 vehicles that are dead. Now I like to play in this position. One, because you can't really get flanked. And here's this one. There you can see another bounce. Oh, you do get increased engine power, so it just makes it a bit more mobile. But we're up to 3.8k. It ends up coming down to, I think, a 2v2 in the end. And here we go. We put on the vehicle characteristics, and there we go. Take another shot from the Jagdpanzer. Now I drive forward to get behind this rock, just to cover myself. And there's another one. But he helped because obviously he is lowering my reload. So we are already nearly reloading, and we're going to stick this one into his lower plate. No problem. That massive AP pen. Now AP pen is a lot more valuable than something like APCR or even heat, which is why you get 330, 340 heat rounds. This is 295 standard AP, which has way better normalization than most things. As you can see, we are still currently down, but we are up in tanks. The AMX-50B is currently not being much help, and he is about to be eliminated. So this is only going to be a really quick video, but it's just kind of showing you that if you want to climb out of the low tiers, I would highly recommend jumping into the T123. We get a little bit unlucky there. STB1. You can see I'm a little bit frustrated by in fact, what I shall do is let me just hit the pause. I can move this up so you can see. There you go. We're up to 5k damage exactly. I had no idea that that was down over the bottom. I'm not quite sure why it was, but there we go. I've moved it up. You can now see everything. How we're up to 5k damage and to 720 blocked. I have got up to 5k damage on this after this game. We are currently the 16th, and this was yesterday on the 15th. So this is just reload. TVPs are some of your favourite things, like they will just keep firing at you and they can bounce. Obviously they will hit you in the low plate, but if they do, it's not really too much of a fuss. You've got 2,648 HP here, and I don't even have bonds. No bond equipment on this. Now I'm not sure why this DB didn't fire at me. He took his time and that wasn't that great. He could have fired at me and he could have played a one-on-one. But his problem was he didn't. I think he missed or was reloading or something. But that's 7.2k damage, 1,700 blocked, 5 kills. Let's go jump into those post-game stats. Okay, so here are the quick post-game stats. We got 7.2k, 5 kills out of 7. Well, we only hit 6, so there was one tank we didn't hit, which I believe was the Restaurante. Every other one we did some sort of damage to. We had 3 people, didn't really do a lot. An AMX managed to do 1 clip, and we did 1,400 base experience with 264 prestige points. And the 5 did 3.5k, who was with me at the end. We didn't fire any gold, so it was 95k profit, but obviously some of them the events. As you can see here, this was my qualification battle number 2. I won 7 out of 10, so I lost 3, and I believe it put me in bronze E, something like that. So I don't think it matters too much. Whereas last one, I think I won 2 and lost 8, and I think it put me in iron. But it does make it a bit okay. We're nearly at bronze. Because out of bronze E, because we're at 599. But yeah, honestly, the T110E3 for the low tiers is, as you can see, that 75% wins is the tank to go. It's so simple. It's got so much armor, and its ability, when the skill's active, each shell that hits your vehicle reduces the remaining reload time by 4 seconds. Why wouldn't you want that in an E3 with 295 pen where you're barely going to miss? And if you don't, you can go and stick in 375 APCR pen and pretty much go through anything in the game. So there we go. Buy yourself an E3, go get out those low tiers. I think I could probably play the E3 probably all the way up until gold. Then I can probably start playing different ones like the Super Conqueror, the STB, Object, and I like to play the light tank, to be honest. I like to play in the AMX 3105. My most damaged game in Onslaught is, I think it's 7.8k in the AMX. So, and I still lost. So, yeah, that kind of explains everything it does about water tanks and teammates. But if you like the video, go down below, leave a comment. Even if you don't have anything to say, just leave an emoji because of engagement. But yeah, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. We're on our way to 1k. We kind of got out of a rut. We were stuck at 275, then we went down, then we went back up, then we went down again, and now we're back up and we're going up and we're going in the right direction. I do put up shorts nearly every day, so go and check those out too. But until next time.